We are into Inferno, the match that mousesports took off 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 map win streak on, and are now trying to work their way into Banana, but look who's hot on their heels.
Yeah, Vitality looking hot on all fronts. Although, there is still a chance for mousesports to just kick their way into the bomb site. We've got BMAS waiting back a little. The element of surprise. Masuda dies as he jumps in. RPK and Ziwu versus Frozen. That's what we're left with here for the first round of the matchup. And, well, they're coming eventually. He's looking a little skitterish, Frozen. That flashbang goes over to the CT cross. Vitality not knowing exactly where Frozen's gotten off to. So he's just going to play this one nice and cool. RPK does have that kit. Frozen, he's got the first one, knows exactly where RPK is. He's going to play the jiggle game by that time. However,
no time.
Even with the kit,
taking the highest percentage of opening duels, running to the top of Banana, trying to find fights.
Well, Masuda's going to find 2 off the back of the force buy. Chris J's grenade is a little something, but Masuda, a little pent-up aggression for mousesports in this second round, and he's going to get that deep Banana control, leaves bomb stranded in middle. Frozen and Rops, the 2 most consistent pieces of mousesports.
Easily.
They are the simple and electronic of mousesports.
It's a weird comparison, but I'll run with it.
I appreciate you. I mean, listen, we saw
because
Rops
simple is Ukrainian. Offense. That's why it's weird.
This is true. We've got 2 smokes, flash, frag. And a nice cooled off effort here from mousesports. Who's going to be used first?
They are so screwed, man. They don't have a lot of good options here. An insane round so far from Masuda. They're going to try to run it down, right? But 28 seconds, they've got to let their footsteps be heard. However, no rotations have come just yet, so running through the smoke is the very best option. Apex, he's on the side of the smoke, waiting for them to come through, and he, cannot land that spray. Not a single kill for Apex, and the bomb is going to get planted on the grill. The CTs will start to move in, and this dire situation has now found its feet.
Yep. Looking recoverable for mousesports. There is still that Banana Man. Frozen. He's going to duck. He ducks down and dodges a lot of damage from RPK. He still takes one to the back of the head. And Frozen with 17 health. 3 kills to his name. Okay. So close.
This is about game plan for me. When we saw... Okay, hold on. There's going to be an interaction here. A flash in for Masuda, our star player from B last round. His itinerary brought him to A, off spawn here, and he ends up getting a kill. Weaponized perfectly. He's got to fall back over to lane. And once again, top Banana control and presence at bottom mid, that spot.
Crossfire, RPK, once this smoke fades. But in Molotov at his feet, Rops, he's going to drop Apex off of the arch side. Still 3 players stacked up for Vitality. Could bode well. Navera and Masuda. 2 kills very quickly. I like this aggression from Vitality. It's what we saw them use to kick down the front door of top mid early, and now it's BMAS with a double. BMAS, of course, having won his first, or gotten his first professional ace. Very RPK. Unlucky. That's it. Meant to get both, but it's BMAS. As I was just saying, he aced Astralis just a couple of days ago. His first ace on record. And he does it versus Astralis. If that's not good for the confidence, I don't know what
in a grand final where they won against Astralis' best map 16-3.
This exact map, 16-3. One bullet makes the difference. But sometimes it's got to be a perfect shot when it comes to dealing with Ziwu. He's wrapped up and he's going to walk right into the crosshair. Big multi-kill from BMAS on the B site. Ziwu, who is compromised and is also 1 in 5 at the moment, will hide back behind the new box. He's just got to stop the bomb plant, catches 2 players off, but dies.
God, no way.
And just in the nick of time, Frozen's going to put that bomb down. This was a perfect setup for Vitality, but Apex dying on the library leaves them to try and recover. And it's going to be missed shots from BMAS and Rops. Frozen, looking for the multi-kill, is taken off of Coffins. Vitality still secure the round, but definitely had to get sweaty.
I didn't even realize there was enough time to get to B, like, safely with the, when it became a low number setup. He was down to that gun.
Just only that.
Let's see how it plays out.
Ooh, Apex finds the spam perfectly through that smoke. Masuda's going to be looking to challenge down middle. RPK, an additional kill. RPK is off to the races. He is 12-3 at the moment. Masuda 10-5, and another perfect piece of utility coming out of Team Vitality's CT side. They've got tons of grenades left over, but they've got mousesports slowly creeping into the front door of this A site. Nevera tucks. And, well, he gets signed line. Rops. He finds that perfect angle coming in from short side, but he dodges the player in pit despite knowing RPK is back here.
Oh, he knows where Lead Tank is.
He's hiding on the bicycle. Rops is going to take to the top rope, looks to suplex him. But the two CTs coming in, well, they may not be needed. RPK goes ahead and picks up a frag despite having a player hovering right above him. And RPK looking like the star of the show tonight.
I think that's a...
We'll see. 30-second mark. Frozen.
They're here in the off, so they're going to be happy about going A now.
Sure. What lies in wait? Well, RPK back on Arch. Masuda right beneath them. He hears this. Easy. And now it's on Apex, who's already incredibly low, but still gets the back of Kerrigan. And RPK, he's the man to deliver. Who's surprised at this point? Frozen's going to be thrown into the 1 versus 4, but doesn't even have enough time to chance this. So he needs to retreat and succeed in saving as they let Vitality take that 6th.
I'm a big fan of the Vitality setup still.
Smokes going both ways. Big push versus Masuda, and that is an excellent lineup. He does tons of damage here, and RPK gonna go ahead to concede the control, fall down into the pit. Now suddenly he pops right back up, and he finds another headshot. It's a man advantage for Vitality, but it's an A-site compromise. Rops getting the better of Apex. The lurk through the apartments works perfectly, and Nevera, he's gonna see nothing. As he gets over towards the cubby, it's bomb planted at a 2v2.
Oh, spicy. Ziwu and Nevera on the retake. What's going to happen?
Rops is going to keep playing exposed to the short side. Nevera gathering information. Ziwu playing it cool. Seems actually wary of the potential for a flank into the library, but we've gotten to the point where the CTs just need to go. And Ziwu, he is hunting on the side of the smoke. Kerrigan backing up to the middle point, forces Ziwu to make some sound. Kerrigan executes the first one and then jumps up into the corner. Nevera so low on time. Kerrigan, oh, he's scared and he has a reason to be. Jumping onto the bomb with not enough time left over.
Oh, it's close. Oh my God, he grabs it. That's well done. Mostly you're, someone heavy towards mid, someone on a rotator position, unless they hit that part of the site really often. Kerrigan's going to try to gamble it once again. It's just what he does, guys. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but teammate behind him.
Element of surprise. And Ziwu, he's going to pass that test. Apex, he was caught with a grenade in hand, but so be it. If they execute into this with the 2 versus 1, then they just need this crisp kill, and they can play the post plant. Ziwu, just going to tuck into the coffins. Shows his face and has it taken off. Getting bettered by Frozen. So let's see it. Final attempt, final round of mousesports T side. And Vitality already starting to move those remaining players into position for the retake. Let's go for the grenade count. Tons of utility. 1 incendiary. Nevera, already with the scope up, starts to slowly round the corners of construction. And if there was anybody backside, they would have just been burned into the open. RPK is going to take that front run. Rops, CZ to the side of the head. Oh, and a second kill. Now he's able to dive back, and Nevera, he's going to tap that bomb. Rops trying to find him inside of it, but Nevera with a P250 kills him in time. Another clutch from Nevera and another round for Vitality.
Work a little bit better. So now coming into CT side, let's talk about this Chris J Frozen combo. However, it's going to be a push down mid. Oh, Jesus. I mean, it's not really a push if they don't let you.
It was fun while it lasted.
Oh, my God. Oh, wait.
Flash actually to peek. This is coming in. But he actually goes around the corner before the flash has time to pop. Could have been the opening. Instead, it's the man disadvantage that Vitality find off of their first initiative. Let's see if he can hold. Frozen from New Box. He's been playing well from back here, but Apex, he's going to execute Chris J as he just slides by the tree. Frozen still unbeknownst to the T's, and he will shut down RPK. Goes for the second kill and finds it, but it's Apex still on a tear back by that spawn. And Masuda, the clutch is on. He's got 2 players ahead of him.
Good luck. 2 best players.
They both have smokes. Neither has a kit, and I don't see one inside of the bomb site. Masuda's able to just tuck back. If they had an incendiary or a frag grenade, then maybe they could make their job a little easier. But Masuda, if he swings wide and catches them by surprise, they could both be done for. Rops, he is the front runner, and he finds that instant headshot.
You see what I mean? He's like a heavy.
Their vitality, know it or not.
Wow. Very scary stuff. Looked like it was going to be a pretty pristine play. Maybe there wasn't enough things to keep their attention forward there in the halls. But this is a B site wide open. They've cracked the code. I think saving 3 guns again for mousesports makes a lot of sense here. But at the same time, it looks like Z was thinking about, oh no, they're coming back to A. Oh my goodness. No, they're going to go back now. They have to, surely. They're having someone clear out the site completely.
They line up.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, Ziwu, he comes out from the apartments. That's one thing, but Bomb's still stranded over on mid. Apex, he's been killed by Kerrigan, who now has to clutch versus the heaviest hitters of Team Vitality.
They cannot get the bomb and go to B. So Kerrigan has an opportunity to get a lucky kill and be able to maybe watch this flank.
Library peek.
Yeah, he's coming in hot. Oh, okay. There, yeah. If he was in the right position, you know, by chance with the amount of time left over, there was hope.
This evening.
Oh my goodness.
Counter-strike en masse. Little damage off of the frag grenades. RPK gonna start pushing this one forward. And, well, Apex, he gets the first kill. RPK the second. We've got Kerrigan in position, but Masuda. Oh, man, this is a team effort coming out of Vitality, and there's just no sign of stopping them or even slowing them down. 23 rounds of Counter-Strike, and RPK is knocking on the door of 30 frags to his name alone. Hard carry from Ziwu, not even needed, but this flank could just ice out mousesports. Neither of their 2 players are actually watching the back line, and Ziwu's gonna go ahead and reveal that he is over there. Rops now, 1 versus 3. There's a player back by Banana, there's one inside of the bomb site, and then of course that question mark in Ziwu. So Rops, he is trying to calculate any way to get into this clutch, and the probability is low no matter where he goes. T-side knows it. Executed. Nevera takes that final kill. Vitality, the final round they needed. A convincing...
It's a new strat. They're not going for the same thing here. Shocks. It looks like they're going to go for a full exec, basically. Just keep it super simple. Push off Cat. Apex is going to shoot him back, and they destroy Frozen in the back of the B site.
Apex going to find another headshot. So things going swimmingly for Vitality. 5 guys alive with a bomb plant. It is only BMass. He is not going to be able to do anything in this pistol. Oh my.
Oh man, that's insane how fast they're getting these entries. Like we saw an Inferno on that T pistol. They're coming out of spawn. All the CTs ran down mid, got mowed down.
Sitting back here on the B site. Closest rotate will be Frozen down in spawn. So Robs would have to go above and beyond. First Eagle shot is good. Fire at his feet. Fire from his barrel. 2 kills off of the Deagle, but it's Apex now to answer. It's actually a 4 versus 2 in the post plant for mousesports. They've got an AK on Chris J. They've got Kevlar all around them. No kit. Frozen pistol kill. Let's see it, Ziwu. 0 deaths so far, but he gets pestered by the tunnel's presence. Vitality hoping they can crumble the defense from Catwalk. Kerrigan does move down into the CT spawn, but now he's got some reservations. 15 seconds. Here comes the commitment. It's Shocks on the forefront. Chris J on the op. Flash is flying over. Kerrigan has to dodge that, and he could just put this AUG barrel to the side of 3 players. That, initial frag does some good damage, and they are stranded. 2 seconds to spare. mousesports cuts them down without a bomb plant.
And a very expensive setup. I do think it makes sense to... Oh, that's so unlucky. The one through the door, Apex is low, but credit to Apex, a really great headshot there in response, and the middle of the site's cracked open again. The middle of the map, I should say.
Frozen's looking to recover, but again, it's a quick trade frag into the B site. RPK closing that distance. Kerrigan posting on tunnels. Ziwu buys a little bit of time before he goes for the peak, and that gives Kerrigan an individual duel. Flash goes high, but Kerrigan goes in prior to it popping. mousesports in an awkward position at a man disadvantage, and they don't quite know where exactly all of Vitality are at. So much utility here for Vitality to take the B site. This is a very daunting retake if they even give it a thought. But they get closer. And they do have the utility to completely counter Apex from the situation. He is all the way back in T-spawn still. Shocks, having only come in for map 2, he's doing well enough. Ziwu on the box gets the headshot into Chris, finding the win in the off duel. BMAS on the windowsill. He's going to be able to get himself one. No, Ziwu's pinned into the corner. Peeks out, gets him.
Oh, no,
now Apex, he's called into the action. BMAS, he's sitting on the kit. Doesn't quite know where the player's off at. And you can see him scrambling here. Not quite sure what to shoot at. Apex able to come from the other side of the map.
You know, Frozen's always good for one at least. Hard angle for him. And, oh, that's some beautiful stuff from Kerrigan. Bomb is now in their hands. That's a gift.
An additional fight to go down towards tunnels. RPK will be killed. 5 alive for mousesports. Okay. It is not too late to recover. Best case, 5 rounds to 10. But they need to make sure they close this out with everybody alive and then continue to get these kills. And then a walk away. Everybody's cooling off, contemplating if they want to go another round. And Rops, well, he just got wrecked by Ziwu, who's going to scope in and take down Chris J. Back-to-back off headshots, and Ziwu's not missing. He's up to 17 and 5 now. Absolute perfect performance on Dust 2. An 11th round for Vitality, because Kerrigan is so far away, he'll never get a chance at this retake even. Ziwu, shot after shot after shot, lines him up, knocks him down.
Man, he
takes Vitality the distance.
He's precise. He's precise. Oh my God.
Man, Rops was so ready for him too.
He left nothing up to question, right? The peaks were absolutely perfect, and oh Jesus. Okay. Well, it could have been a different fate, but instead we see this.
Take his knees off. Ziwu, one more. No, Kerrigan's going to shut him down. All right, a little life in Kerrigan.
Kerrigan was the answer.
Obviously, bomb's still going to pop off, so this is an 11th round regardless of whether Kerrigan can save, but he would be on for the ace.
I think he should go for it, to be honest.
Oh, that is... We'll get in there. We'll do some research. For now, we just have to watch as Vitality attempt to conquer the ace site yet once more. RPK hits the floor. It's Frozen to open up shot. Kerrigan's got himself a headshot as well. And, well, there's the follow-up. Nicely done, Kerrigan, just wrapping around on the ramp, giving mousesports a 2-man advantage. Let's watch them attempt to get that 4th round on the board. It's Apex and Shox they have to best. And Apex, well, he can't quite finish up his kill, so it's all on Shoxy. And he's got 3 bodies rounding the side of the smoke. Wild spray into the second. Had he just tapped for those headshots, then maybe. But it's not meant to be. Mousesports with a 4th round. Whether or not it's enough, well, you'll have to come back to find out.
Vitality are straight up outclassing them so far here on Inferno and Dust 2.
Vitality feeling like one of the best teams in the world. Individuals just all on point. Nevera here inside of the B site. He's got 4 players more ahead of him. Ziwu combining already for some kills. And Nevera, well, he's going to get iced out by Frozen. We've got Frozen and Chris J in the 2 versus 3. Bomb's been picked back up. Vitality going to move 2 bodies around towards tunnels. So this does give time to Chris to plant. But he wastes a little bit of time going for that first fake out. Now the CTs are in position. Frozen, he's got a little bit of momentary cover, but Chris J getting shaven down to 41 health. The CTs have the advantage, and they've also got the round. It's a 12th now for Vitality. Defuse comes through, and Mouse... I just enjoy having a conversation about, you know, what a team can bring to the table when they have that 6th player. You just... It's like your toolbox is that much deeper.
They found someone who likes Dust too. So I think, what the hell is that?
That's just Ziwu killing Rops through a smoke with.
And that's why Rops never peeks. It's like the one time I try to go aggressive, that's what happens.
Catch me next round.
This man literally got tagged twice through the smoke.
He'll be in the tunnels at the 15-second mark. Refusing to leave.
That lean is coming in.
Yes, sir.
RPK in the pit.
Won't be easy to get into this A site, but they will try. They shuffle Apex into Goose. Frozen does get the better of RPK, so now Long is compromised. Oh! What is that? The Jumping Scout, everybody's classic favorite. And Now Frozen also going to fall at the hands of Vitality.
What?
Joey, they run the gauntlet at our Blast Showdown where there were no second chances. So I guess they've earned themselves that at least. But Vitality looking like heavy favorites in this form. It's an attack on the A site. Apex just going to try to cower in the cover, jump back over to the ramp, and he does escape the initial bit of threat here from mousesports, but Kerrigan's still on the side. Oh, Apex. He just snaps that crosshair over, clears the 2 players up close. There's a 3rd player and Rob's on the box. Frozen over on Gandalf.
The only man who could stop Apex.
Yeah.
Ziwu.
Little team kill in the mix, just so he can get above 20 frags this round. Shock's gonna pepper Chris J so that he's stuck in cover, and Ziwu looking for that last HP from Frozen. He will take them all down. It is 9 rounds, guys, for mousesports to try and return the favor. The Vitality just looking cut from a different cloth. They're gonna barrel out onto the long smoke into Ziwu, who almost finds a 3rd one through the doorway. At no point in this second half has it felt like mousesports were gonna bring the game back. Maybe a little bit when they won round 2 on the Force, but then we saw Vitality just strip it right away from them, so it was very much short-lived.
Round 2 was the last time that we felt like mousesports were going to win this game.
Oh, there's an answer back. There's a chance.
Okay.
They can extend the length of the game.
Yeah, this is just, yeah, I mean, they're going to avoid Navarro. Well, he's going to spot this, but he doesn't see anyone coming out mid, so I think this is him
Understanding what's up.
Let's see how long they take. Could be an awkward situation.
Navarra?
Uh-oh.
That's 3 players dying so far this round by running through smokes.
Just a bit disjointed now, and oh, look who's in lower tunnels on this off angle. That's
Bombs
the bomb
down.
dropped.
Robs has the element of surprise. He's got that going for him at least. Let's see it. Robs versus RPK, met by an incendiary. Smoke goes down, 35 seconds, flash on top of it, and Robs will keep it going. Mousesports an advantage in that last one. And same can be said about this 24th round as well. 3 players early on into the tunnels. They've got Kerrigan down and lower. Navarra's going to be activated, and oh, is he ever.
Oh, he's out too.
Dodges back. Falls into the B site alongside Apex on the scout, which is now locked into the platform.
Oh, they still got 3A, excuse me. Oh, that's quite nasty for Navarra to find that kill and be able to leave as well. Having his cake, eating it too. There's the rotation over towards the A site, but RPK hasn't moved from the pit. You can't write him off in any of these rounds. We'll see what happens. The execute is incoming.
2 guys on Carcross. Apex. Oh, excuse me. Nope, that's Shaw.